Hey guys, CaptUnAmerican here with another video and another Disney film and another stupid comment from an actor.
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
Cue Anthony Mackie, who is playing, I guess, the new Captain America in America, Brave New World, which releases next month. And he couldn't help himself but to talk about how Captain America is something other than Captain America. And that's just the way it should be. And that's better for everybody, especially Captain America fans, right, guys?
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. And I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations.
Say what? What's wild about this is 6 years ago, the Babylon Bee put out this headline. Marvel to reboot Captain America as Captain Globalism. Unreal. I don't know if you know this, Tony, but America's in the name. Captain America.
It's like, it's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable.
So are you saying that Americans are not trustworthy or dependable? Or like being trustworthy and dependable isn't part of America? Honor, dignity, and integrity are not American things? Maybe we should just go back to the beginning with this and how Captain America started so that Anthony can figure it out. So as you can see here, Captain America Comics #1 was published on December 20th, 1940, with a cover date of March 1941. Does anyone remember what was going on in the 1940s? There might have been a war going on, and Captain America might have been part of getting people to be patriotic due to the fact that there were some nut jobs around the world doing some nut job things. I'm not suggesting that Stan Lee was a propagandist. I'm simply saying, with something like that going on, creating this character at that time was certainly going to be profitable. But again, he represents America during World War II. That's essentially what we're talking about. It doesn't represent globalism in 2025, which, by the way, is dying and didn't work. And here's a quote from Captain America, and I think in the movies they gave this to Peggy Carter, but in the comic books this is what he says. It doesn't matter what the press says. Doesn't matter what the politicians or the mobs say. Doesn't matter if the whole country decides something wrong is something right. Almost sounds like where we're at now with the media and the mobs and globalism. Yeah, almost as if Captain America represents the counter to that. This nation was founded on one principle above all else, the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or the consequences. Now, Anthony, remember what he says here. This nation was founded. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move. No, Captain America is not globalist. Captain America is 155% American. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like America. But if you're going to be Captain America, you should probably know what Captain America is about. There's also a Captain Britain, as well as a Captain Canada, or Captain Canuck for the Canadians. None of these characters are not what they're called, Anthony. Captain Britain isn't not Captain Britain, he's Captain Britain. Captain Canuck is not Captain Canuck, he's Captain Canuck. Captain America is Captain America. He's not Captain America, despite what you really want to see. This shouldn't have to be explained. And I have to say, this just feels, again, like it's coming from some sort of politically motivated place, where Hollywood has been very anti-American. I mean, they'll profit off the idea of America, but they're also, a lot of them are very anti-American, and they just sort of despise America, which is super weird. And I don't necessarily mean Marvel or anything like that. I just mean certain people within these spaces, certain actors. They just think everywhere else is so much better. It's a very strange dynamic. As far as I've been shown and researched, the Falcon, who Anthony played, and I guess still technically is playing, it's Captain America the Falcon or whatever, but the Falcon was the first African-American character in comic books in America. So you're taking something that was very American, which was having black superheroes, along with others, whites and others, and turning it into this bad, I guess. I don't know. It's very strange. But anyway, yeah, the Falcon was the first black superhero. So Anthony Mackie took to social media yesterday in response to the backlash, and this is always what they do. They say what they really think. Everyone calls them out on how stupid their ideas are, like saying Captain America isn't American. And then they have to backtrack. So this is his backtrack. Oh, the actor turned heads when he previously said, to me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, but I don't think the term America should be one of them. So he backtracks. Let's read the full quote here. Of course, it starts off, let me be clear about this. I'm a proud American, and taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is the honor of a lifetime.
That's Cap! Totally Cap! That means lie!
I have the utmost respect for those who serve and have served our country. Cap has universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to. But those ideals are American, Anthony. You're not willing to say that. That's what's crazy about this. You have this Hollywood anti-American perspective. If you go to Japan, they will tell you how much they love America. That's a reality. If you go to a lot of places in this world, they have a very deep appreciation for America and what America did for them. Okay?
America is beloved all over the globe, according to a new Pew Research poll, finding, among other things, 93% of Poland has a positive view of the U.S. I mean, we don't even like us that much. But so does 60% of Italy, 59% of the UK, 57% of Germany, 52% of France. You've got Asia love bombing us, with over 70% of South Korea and Japan viewing the U.S. positively, 65% of India, 52% of Australia. In Africa, we see over 70% of Nigeria and Kenya view the U.S. positively, with the love continuing in the Americas with Brazil, Mexico, and Argentina.
That doesn't mean America's perfect, but this America-hating attitude that comes from the mainstream, you are clearly part of that, and this, whatever this is, isn't going to change that perspective. This movie is going to bomb. You have screwed it up. You are Rachel Zegler 2.0. That's what you guys do. You guys can't help yourselves from hating. I mean, look how successful you are. And I would point you to a little interview that Morgan Freeman had with Don Lemon. Look at where you're at, bud. You're playing Captain America, making millions of dollars in, I would argue, the greatest country in the world. Flawed as it is still the best. And you wouldn't be doing what you're doing anywhere else, and you wouldn't be making the money you're making anywhere else, and you wouldn't be Captain America anywhere else. You should be counting your blessings and your lucky stars for the fact that you are playing Captain America, not complaining that Captain America isn't really American. That's what it is. That's what it's based on. The freedoms and all that stuff. Where do you think that comes from? That didn't come from communist Russia. It doesn't come from communist China. It doesn't come from mainstream media. Like, I mean, I'm happy you backtracked, bud, but no, you just completely bombed this movie. It was going to bomb anyway, probably because of the kiss and a few other stupid stuff that's come out about it. But now it's definitely going to bomb. You just completely screwed it. And this is what you guys do. You guys have really poor perspectives that don't line up with your audience at all, and you can't help but sharing them. Really, you should just shut up. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. This guy just bombed the movie, and no one's going to watch it. It's going to get no money. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Always helps the channel. Feel free to check anything else on my channel. Have yourselves a really good day.